Chapter 1: The Ghost of Gossip That Never Dies. Imagine a story that refuses to fade into the night, even when the curtains have long closed and the actors have exited stage left. Public speculation is like a relentless specter, haunting the halls of social media long after the truth has been laid bare. You've seen it: a celebrity couple parts ways, clarity is given in interviews and statements, yet the rumor mill churns on, fueled by fans who cling to their version of events like a lifeline. It's no longer about the facts, it's about the audience's refusal to let go, turning a resolved chapter into an eternal loop of whispers and what-ifs. This attachment isn't innocent, it breeds toxicity, where empathy evaporates and obsession reigns supreme. Why does this happen? Because humans crave drama over closure, preferring the thrill of mystery to the banality of truth. But here's the wake-up call: when we feed this ghost, we become the monsters, perpetuating pain for our entertainment. Dive deeper with me. How many times have you seen a narrative outlive its welcome, refusing to die? It's chilling, isn't it? The real horror. It's happening right now, in comment sections everywhere. Chapter 2: From Innocent Curiosity to Ruthless Invasion. Picture this: a spark of interest ignites like a match in the dark, drawing you in with its warm glow. What's the story here, you wonder, scrolling through headlines? But oh, how quickly that flame turns into a raging inferno of entitlement. What begins as harmless curiosity morphs into a demand for every intimate detail, as if the public's gaze grants them ownership over someone's soul. Celebrities become fair game, their boundaries trampled like forgotten fences in a stampede. We've all witnessed it: the shift from "I want to know" to "you owe me the truth," crossing lines that should never be breached. It's invasive, unethical, and downright predatory, stripping away privacy under the guise of just asking questions. The drama escalates when fans justify their prying with full concern, but let's call it what it is: a power play that erodes trust and humanity. Why do we do this? Because vulnerability sells, and in our digital coliseum, we're all thumbs up for more blood. Buckle up, this chapter exposes the dark side of our nosy nature, and trust me, you won't look away. Chapter 3: The Iron Seal of Public Commitment. Envision a world where whispers only cease when the ink dries on a marriage certificate or a ring flashes under paparazzi lights. Unfair? Absolutely, but that's the brutal arena of fame. Society demands visible proof, a grand gesture to slam the door on speculation, like a knight slaying the dragon of doubt. Until that moment, be it a wedding vow, a public declaration, or a clear life pivot, the gaps in the story become playgrounds for wild imaginations, birthing theories more fantastical than fiction. It's exhausting, isn't it? The pressure to approve your happiness or closure, as if personal peace isn't enough. This isn't justice, it's a spectacle where the crowd holds the gavel, refusing to disperse until the show delivers a climax. But here's the twist: what if true freedom lies in defying this script? Dive into this chapter's heart-pounding revelations on how commitment becomes the ultimate silencer, and why our obsession with visibility is a cage disguised as curiosity. You won't believe how deep this rabbit hole goes. Stay tuned. Chapter 4: Shattering the Myth of Human Sacrifice. Hold your breath as we unravel a narrative so absurd it defies the core of human spirit, the notion that a strong, self-respecting woman would willingly play the role of a hidden shadow in someone's romantic web. It's not just unlikely, it's a psychological impossibility, clashing against the pillars of pride, boundaries, and unyielding self-worth. Picture her, fierce, independent, yet reduced to a pawn in a tale spun from ignorance. Real people don't endure public sidelining, they rise, they roar, they reclaim their throne. This fantasy ignores the raw emotions, the sting of betrayal, the fire of dignity that drive us all. Why peddle such nonsense? Because it feeds the drama beast, thriving on conflict over compassion. But let's ignite the truth: humans are wired for respect, not humiliation. This chapter explodes these unrealistic myths with explosive insights, revealing how they distort reality and harm the innocent. Prepare for a roller coaster of revelations that will challenge everything you thought you knew. Don't blink, or you'll miss the epic takedown. Chapter 5: The Erasure of a Woman's Soul. Brace yourself for a tale of tragic reduction, where vibrant lives are bleached into colorless caricatures by the acid of gossip. These narratives don't merely mislead, they annihilate, transforming a multifaceted woman into a mute extra in someone else's blockbuster. Her agency vanished. Her voice silenced. Her values erased like chalk in the rain. It's a systematic stripping, where she's no longer a leader, an artist, or a force, but a plot device for scandal. The drama heightens as society devours this diminished version, hungry for simplicity over substance. Why? Because complexity challenges our biases, and erasure keeps the story spicy. But here's the thunderclap: every woman deserves her full narrative, not this hollow shell. This chapter dives into the abyss of identity theft via rumor, unpacking the emotional wreckage with heart-wrenching detail. You'll feel the outrage build, the empathy surge. It's a gripping expose that demands justice. Stick around, the revelations here will haunt you long after the screen fades. Chapter 6: The Myth of the Invincible Celebrity. Step into the spotlight's glare, where fame is mistaken for armor against the arrows of pain. But shatter that illusion. Success doesn't immunize the heart, independence doesn't dull the blade of pride, and public exposure never justifies humiliation. Celebrities bleed just like us, hurt lingers. Dignity demands defense, yet society treats them as unbreakable dolls in a twisted game. The drama unfolds in headlines that mock their vulnerability, assuming wealth erases wounds. Wrong. It's a facade crumbling under scrutiny, revealing raw humanity beneath. This misconception fuels cruelty, turning empathy into entertainment. Why persist in this delusion? Because it absolves us of guilt in our voyeurism. This chapter unleashes a storm of truths, exposing how fame amplifies agony, not erases it. Feel the intensity as we dissect real stories of resilience amid ridicule. It's edge-of-your-seat stuff that redefines what it means to be famous. You can't turn away now, the climax is just beginning. Chapter 7: The Seduction of Bold Lies. Witness the hypnotic power of a storyteller's swagger, where confidence trumps facts and drama devours doubt. Viral content explodes not on accuracy's wings, but on the thunder of dramatic delivery, bold claims, intricate details that weave a web so convincing, logic cowers in the shadows. People swallow it whole, mesmerized by the spectacle, ignoring glaring holes and hidden agendas. It's a psychological trap. The louder the voice, the deeper the belief, even as truth whispers warnings. Why fall for it? Because excitement eclipses examination, turning us into eager puppets in a puppet master's show. This chapter ramps up the suspense, dissecting infamous cases where flair fooled millions, revealing the mechanics of misinformation's allure. You'll gasp at the twist, question your own gullibility. It's a thrilling ride through the art of deception. Hang on tight, these insights will arm you against the next viral vortex. Chapter 8: The Deafening Echo of Selective Belief. Enter the echo chamber of denial, where clear words vanish into the void, drowned by the roar of preferred fantasies. Selective hearing isn't passive, it's a weapon, dismissing direct denials and boundaries in favor of juicier illusions. I heard what I wanted, the mind insists, twisting reality to fit the thrill. Repeated clarifications. Ignored like yesterday's news, fueling a cycle of misinformation that spirals out of control. The tension builds as facts clash with fiction, exposing our bias toward the sensational. Why this willful blindness? It protects our emotional investments, keeping the drama alive. This chapter cranks the intensity, unveiling how ignored truths breed chaos, with riveting examples that will shock you. Feel the frustration mount, the revelations hit hard. It's a masterclass in human stubbornness. Don't stop now, the truth bombs are just detonating. Chapter 9: The War on Independent Queens. Unleash the fury against a hidden prejudice that chains women to outdated scripts, the discomfort with fierce independence, where a thriving woman must be attached to shine. When she soars solo, society squirms, fabricating ties to dim her light, unable to fathom fulfillment without romantic crutches. It's a biased bone of insecurity, reducing her achievements to footnotes in a man's story. The stakes rise as these false narratives attack her essence, but she fights back with unyielding grace. Why this resistance? It challenges fragile egos, threatening the status quo. This chapter ignites a rebellion, spotlighting warriors who defy the mold, with dramatic tales of triumph over trope. Your cheer, your rage, it's an empowering saga that celebrates self-made queens. Stay locked in, empowerment awaits. Chapter 10, The Chains of Golden Memories. Surrender to the seductive pull of nostalgia, where past glories blind us to present truths, chaining judgment to what once was. Emotional ties to old dynamics warp reality, turning defenders into guardians of ghosts, fighting for a feeling, not fact. Acceptance. A bitter pill when memories glow brighter than now. The conflict intensifies as rose-tinted lenses clash with harsh daylight, breeding resistance that's as poignant as it is perilous. Why cling so tightly? Because letting go means mourning, and humans hate goodbyes. This final core chapter surges with heartfelt drama, exploring how sentiment sabotages sense, with stories that tug at your soul. You reflect, you relate, it's an emotional whirlwind wrapping our journey. Echoes of empathy, your turn to speak. As the curtain falls on this whirlwind exploration of society's shadowy underbelly, remember, these aren't just stories, they're mirrors reflecting our collective soul. We've journeyed through the storms of speculation, the fires of entitlement, and emerged wiser, ready to choose respect over rumor. But the conversation doesn't end here, it ignites in the comments below. Share your thoughts. Have you ever caught yourself in a nostalgia trap, or witnessed gossip erase someone's shine? What's one lesson from today that hit home? Drop your insights, tag a friend who needs this wake-up call, and let's build a community of kindness in the chaos. Hit like if this resonated, subscribe for more unfiltered truths, and turn on notifications. Next time, we're diving even deeper. Until then, stay curious, stay kind. Peace out.